end of preseason, you'd maybe settle on what you're kind of going to look like, and in the middle, you're going to experiment. So are you experimenting with this?
Yeah, I'm still experimenting with lineup. Yeah, guys are playing in different positions, and so a little bit of experiment still going on. So I think tonight and tomorrow will be the same type of thing, and then the last two games will be a lot closer to what our team will look like for sure.
Are you figuring on cutting down after Saturday's game to have a smaller group in Rhode Island or no?
Yeah, I think that's the plan. I mean, I don't know exactly, me and you discuss it, and we talked about it as a staff, so whether it's come today, tomorrow, but the Rhode Island group is going to be smaller for sure. I don't know exactly what I'm using the next one.
Would you be hesitant to go back to back? Is it likely that Saturday's game will be a much different looking group?
With our group, no, there'll be some guys playing both.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the plan, yeah.
Alright.
Not a whole lot, but there'll be some for sure.
I wanted to ask about Philip Heedle. We spoke to him for a while yesterday. He was very adamant that he feels he's a center. He thinks he can stick there. We talked about the face-off issues. We talked about the injury that he had last year. Where do you feel like he's at? Because he seemed to start really strong last season, then he had the injury. But do you feel like he could be ready to take off now?
Yeah, right where he's at right now. He's looked good at training camp. He worked hard. He talks about that he likes to play center. Well, that's where we want him. So hopefully things go right and keep going the way they're going, because he's a talented young hockey player, and like you said, hopefully he takes off like the other young guys.
What are the most important things that you want to see to show that he can develop more as a center? Like, what do you look for as a center versus a wing?
The two-way game, play a good, strong two-way game. I mean, everybody wants to be the Patrice Bergeron type of players. That's what you love to see from your centers, but not everybody's going to be Patrice Bergeron, obviously. So just play a good, solid two-way game. Get better in face-off. Get better every game you play, and so hopefully Bill's going to keep doing that, because he's looked good at camp so far.
He's lined up next to Goudreau a bunch of times so far. What do you like about them being next to each other?
Well, it's fun to make up one of our lines, and we all know what Goudreau brings. I mean, he's not as skilled as those other guys, but work ethic, determination, solid penalty killer, and all that stuff. So, hopefully he shows, why we got him. It's a character guy, a leader guy, and shows a good work ethic. So that's going to rub off on people like some of the younger players. And you need good leaders for that. I think Goudreau's done that very good.
What do you like about him and Heedle together, though?
Well, we'll see. I mean, I don't know what I like, because they
They
played
a bunch
one
of
game
reps
together. So no, I mean, we like it to be a hard-working line.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, right now the makeup of the line with those two guys is a very unskilled center that's got to get better, and he's going to get better, and we know that. And then the veteran guy that's coming in that's not won 2 Stanley Cups and a character leader guy. So we're going to see where they go, but again, it's making up a new lines, and it's too early to say. I mean, I want to see them be the line that can score, be the line that can shut down people, and play a good two-way game. But I expect that from all my lines.
Do you see Goudreau taking a lot of face-offs on that line? I mean, if you look at the career percentages, he's much higher than Heedle.
Yeah, but Heedle's going to get better, like we talked about. That's why we were working on face-offs a lot. We talked about face-offs. We brought in Pierre Massico to help us with that. So you got to give these guys a chance to win face-offs. And now there's some big face-offs, and we think Goudreau can do a better job, and he might go in and take a few. Not just for Heedle, but for different guys. So that's the makeup to your team, But you want confidence in your sentiments, and it hasn't gone well, but this is a new year. We're moving forward. They worked out at training camp. They want to get better. They know they got to get better. That's the bottom line. You got to give them an opportunity to get better.
You, since day one, have had Lundqvist with Nemeth, and today you don't. You split them up. Is
It means nothing.
Well,
They're different deep areas, different groups. I mean, obviously we know what our top 4 is, and we're going to figure things out from there as time goes on.
What about you have, normally we would expect a veteran guy with a young guy. You have 2 young guys. You have Jones and Schneider together. Why that there?
No reason. Exhibition game, 2 highly skilled guys that we're going to like and going to be good Ranger players, whether it's now or in the near future. Just we're filling out a roster. It's exhibition game. We want to see people play. So we don't sit down there and say we're going to put one veteran with a young player. The pairs have to be together. I mean, it just works out that way, and there's no really reason for it.
And I know you're going to kill me for this golden question. But is Kincaid going to be at a game at some point in this?
You asked the wrong fellow.
All right.
Just go TA. You've talked a lot about giving guys opportunities. Opportunity for him tonight, moving off a little bit, letting him play with Heedle.
Yeah, he's one of the guys that's, he's ready to take a step, and that's what we need. And he's getting an opportunity to play with some different guys, and keep doing well. He's had a good training camp. He skates really well. He's a big, strong guy. So keep getting better and keep impressing the coaches and the management.